This is Ryan Abraham, Dan Weber, USCFootball.com Instant Analysis. USC Fall Camp Day 5, first day in full pads. Today, Dan, Lane Kiffin said he usually likes to scrimmage, but they're going to save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it was one more preparation day to get scrimmage right. Now, we're just hearing Max Brown saying, and talking to the quarterbacks, Lane didn't even mention the word scrimmage. He said, we're just thinking about it as a regular practice. Now, when you talk to Lane after practice, he's thinking about it as a scrimmage. He wants to see how they handle it and do errors jump up that, just because it's a scrimmage and it's in the Coliseum. He wants to see how they handle all those situations, but the kids are kind of looking at it as, just the next practice.
And what do you think of the game situations today? It looked to me just like the defense was dominating. We saw interceptions by Leon McQuay, Hayes Pillard, Lamar Dawson. There's some really nice plays by the defense today.
Yeah, who was calling those plays? I'm not sure. How'd that work out? No, they put the offense in kind of a difficult situation. A lot of those, they were starting them pretty much on the goal line. And, they'd run a couple of plays and they'd be 3rd and long. And they also didn't have a great day by the receiving corps, except for maybe Marquise and Darius Rogers made a couple of catches. Quarterbacks didn't get a lot of help. And the defensive line is just, they're coming at you, and they're really coming at you. Although I think we're talking to Mike Summers, he's pretty pleased with Chad Wheeler at left tackle. Second straight day he's in there for Marquise, and I think Mike said, we kind of like it the way it's going. He said we win a day, they win a day. It's kind of that back and forth thing, and he said that's the way it should be. But pretty pleased with the way Chad Wheeler is in for Andre Walker for the second straight day. He was not available, and we really don't know why.
You mentioned the defensive line play and the battles going with the offensive line. Lane Kiffin said about Devon Kennard, if they had a camp MVP, he would certainly be up for it.
And that's the interesting thing. He's going against Chad Wheeler for the last 2 days. So Chad said, I'm really learning a lot. And I said, to Mike Summers, I said, does this make you a better coach? Does this make your kids better players going against defensive linemen? Do they have to bring it every day? And he said, they better bring it every day. They're going to be in the training room. He said, those guys are really coming at us, that defensive, front. And he said, this is great for us. We really, really like to have this kind of competition every day at practice.
One last note, we did get to see Silas Red here for the first time wearing that non-contact yellow jersey. What do you think about what he was doing?
I don't think anybody paid attention to that non-contact yellow jersey. He got crushed a couple of times. I mean, he got flat out absolutely crushed. But he also had a couple of nice runs. We saw him with a little more hop than maybe we saw at any time last year. But Lane said he probably won't go tomorrow. But I think they wanted him here today. He's such a kind of an emotional leader that it was good to have him back. Trey Madden got a couple of more of the plays that seemed to go somewhere were kind of the dump off passes with the rush really coming, and maybe having Cody Kessler getting the ball to Jaleel Pinner or Trey Madden or somebody like that. And they're going to have to do that. If you get somebody that could come after you the way this defense can, you better be able to dump the ball off. Although we saw one bomb, an 80-yard, basically Marquise Lee, Devian Shelton went for the ball from Cody Kessler on a play action. They set it up nicely, and Devian didn't quite get there, and that was it. Marquise was off to the races.
All right, well, that wraps it up here, Day 5 USC Fall Camp. For Dan Weber, I'm Ryan Abraham. Check out USCFootball.com for more.